you might just be the generational curse breaker in your family. So please only take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. But I feel like you've been hiding away recently, kind of trying to figure out how can you change yourself so that way you can be better for your future family, so that your future family could be better for their future family, and so on and so forth. You're almost trying to change tradition, but not fully. You want to keep some parts of tradition, but there's bigger parts, like you see more of what's really going on, like truly, like you're starting to see like the big picture, okay? But you feel trapped, you feel restrained, confined, you're limiting yourself. And you need to stop limiting yourself. Because when you limit yourself, you put yourself in a box. And you only allow yourself 4 walls to paint rather than a whole world to paint, okay? You might even be talking down to yourself, like not really believing in yourself. You don't really believe in yourself enough. You feel like you need to break free. You feel like you need to break free from all of these old patterns, all of this negative stuff that maybe has happened. Like maybe there's some sort of cycle in your family to where women get married or men get married, you know, take it how it resonates, get married, say at 20, they stay together until they're 30 and then they get divorced. And that's happened with, say, for example, your mom, your grandma, your great-grandma, your great-grandma, great-great-grandma, right? Or I don't know. Take that how it resonates, though. You'll know how it resonates. But I feel like you're going to be moving forward, and they want you to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be releasing a lot of negativity, and I feel like you need to do it with precaution, because I just heard the word precaution, but not in a way of like looking at things of like, oh, you know, what's going to happen next. It's more so in a way of, how do I make sure that my old negative patterns, how do I make sure that I don't repeat those types of negative patterns? And I feel like that's really going to benefit you, because it's been an ongoing battle. You feel like you give so much, and it's like you almost don't know how to receive. You keep looking back on the past, and it's almost like you're trying to like figure out, okay, what is this trying to teach me? What lesson can I learn from this? What can I learn from this person? What can I learn from that person? Rather than looking at it like, why did that happen to me? It's not that kind of energy no more. It's more so of like, you're fighting in your own corner and you're standing up for yourself. And you are not going to put up with none of the bullshit that you've put up with in the past. Point blank period. You're not putting up with none of it. As you shouldn't, you know? Don't, because I can see that you're really trying to build this beautiful life for yourself. But you have a lot of repressed or blocked emotions that you haven't really tapped into yet. And I feel like you need to tap into them. Because once you tap into those, all of your repressed emotions, that is shadow work. When you go into when you open that bottle of everything that you've put in it over the years of just bottling shit up, bottle it up, bottle it up, bottle it up. When you finally decide, you know what, I'm gonna open it. Even if you just take the lid off. If you don't want to crack it open, don't crack it open. Open the lid. Once you open the lid and you take out each one of those things and you start looking at them, instead of why did this happen to me? Why did this person have to be so bad? Look at it in a way of what did I learn from this? What did this teach me? What can I know not to do again in the future so I don't keep repeating the same negative cycles? Because with you not opening that bottle or not allowing yourself to open that bottle, you have so many missed opportunities. Like you are your own block. You are blocking your own blessings because you are scared of change. It's not that you're I wouldn't say like directly like fearful. I would say more so it's uncertainty. You're scared to jump in. You don't want to just like, you You got your bathing suit on under your clothes. You don't want to just take your clothes off and jump right in the pool. You want to put your toes in first. Then you take your toes out. I don't know if it's safe. Then you put your whole leg in, and then you're like, nah, I can't do this. I don't know if it's safe. Because you don't know if you can swim or if you're going to fall. But you don't know until you take the chance, right? Because that's where growth comes from. When you take chances and allow things to happen the way that they're supposed to happen. Because I feel like in the past, there was a lack of stability. You didn't feel secure. You know, you might have had a dysfunctional family, a broken home, where things really weren't great. But they want you feel like, okay, you're a very intuitive person, but you're not tapping all the way into your intuition. You're not using your intuition in the ways that it needs to be used. You're using it as like you're thinking about something, and then you're like, okay, I want this to manifest. But then you throw a negative thought on top of it, right? Which throws everything off, and then you tell yourself like, oh yeah, I think this is gonna happen. No. Stop doing that. Align your thoughts with your reality so you can receive it. Because that's the only way. You have to gain emotional control. It's not that you're out of control, but there is a lack of emotional control. Exactly. Everything has to end in order for something new to begin. Just let it go. Just let it go, because you have lots of options. Like, there's so many different things that like you're missing. And love, get it together. This is gonna bring whoever that you've been trying to manifest, whatever it is, and break all these generational curses with. It's happening, and it's happening now. But it starts with you, so it can come into your life, so it can manifest for you. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. If this resonated, make sure that you let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Also, I do go live, but they're extremely random right now. I'm dealing with some family issues, so bear with me. I will be live as soon as I possibly can. I love you so much, and thank you guys for being here.